One game, one as soon as Michael Carrick joins, and suddenly everybody's feeling that Manchester United are going to win the Premier League. A weekend game against Arsenal, and so far, Benjamin Sesko didn't get a chance. Completely revamped the Manchester United side. Casemiro has announced that he's going to end his Manchester United career at the end of the season, and I have got the epic Susmit Majumder alongside me to discuss about how this wonderful weekend is going to be like. So, Sushmit, lot of things to discuss, and starting with the groundbreaking announcement. I think after a long time, United finally decided they want to do things in a proper manner, the United way of giving a proper tribute to a particular player who's leaving at the end of the season.
Yes, I think what a fantastic player he has been for United and for Real Madrid. And he is a legend and he has done amazing throughout his career. And I feel United did the right way by giving him the respect, which somehow we all as fans felt as if Varane also deserved. But yeah, I feel Casemiro getting this is very important. Yes, he will be sorely missed because he's that sort of player who is irreplaceable, honestly. The class he has.
Yeah, I mean, now that you mentioned Rafael Varane, I mean, it is such a great side United had, right? I mean, when you look at the quality of players, United did have a lot of good players, only that the coaches have been full potty. That's all that we can say, right?
Yes, I mean you're getting good players. If you look at the lineup they had back then, I still cannot believe how United couldn't win anything. Like they won the cup competitions and all those things. Just goes to show how terrible Eric Ten Hag was. So that's
Not
very
just Eric
very
Ten Hag, before that, the Ralph Rangnick and a lot of things. I mean, if you just look at even now also the United side that is there, especially the dominating performance against City, it just goes to show the right manager, the right culture, that little thing can completely change. Now, I was watching Michael Carrick's press conference yesterday, and of course, he spoke very highly about Benjamin Sesko and all the players for that matter. Now, when we as fans are observing such press conferences, do you feel that it feels good to see that suddenly there's a shift in culture rather than the individualism of Ruben Amorim? Suddenly, it's all about the club and the fans.
yes. I mean that's the reason why I keep saying why United needs to have a coach who is well versed with the club because when you bring in somewhere any Eli Teli Bhujiala, they don't really understand the essence of United, the Red Devils DNA they don't have. So they try to implement their style of play or their style of coaching, which doesn't really work in United. And somehow, when Carrick came as a caretaker that time as well for 3 games, I think he was there, and he showed like with the same players, he made the team perform really well. So goes to show that probably right now he's the person who was needed to bring in that fix which was needed. I somehow still don't understand why Ragnick was brought back then. But yes, I think now United have finally realized that how they should be moving on.
And I think the last time, one of the reports said the last time a Manchester United head coach went to watch an under 18s game was when Sir Alex was in charge. So it just goes to show the way United has went through a complete topsy-turvy over the last 13, 14 years. I think as a fan, it's disappointing. So now coming to the next set of games, and of course the immediate one is Arsenal. So Shushmit, what will you be first of all watching the game live, and are you going to watch the game with hopes, or you're just going to be like me, enjoy the weekend, and only in Monday get to know what happened? What are your thoughts?
So I feel I'll probably watch the match only till the halftime, and based on that, I'll decide whether to continue watching it or not. So you get an understanding, you get a feeling whether United is playing well. But I somehow will prefer to watch against Arsenal. I've always preferred because Arsenal is the new Stoke City. So you know that they will target the box and all those crosses and all those set pieces. So it's not going to be a City show where like how Manchester City plays. covering the ball, covering the spaces, dominating possession. So I think it's going to be end to end, and I think Carrick is not a defensive kind of coach. That is evident from whenever he has played. He'll probably either lose or give a toe-to-toe fight. Whatever he does, he'll not just bow down with his team.
Fantastic. And now that this week Arsenal game is coming in, I just wanted to talk to you about the upcoming games as well. We have Fulham on 1st February, and then there is Tottenham, West Ham. Okay, so Fulham and Tottenham are home games, and then there is West Ham and Everton away games. Again, there is Crystal Palace home and Newcastle away. So the stretch of games now that United are not a part of Carabao Cup or even FA Cup, the perfect time to push for that top four and consolidate that top four spot. What do you reckon?
Yes, I think the top four spot is a necessity for United because with top four you get the Champions League qualification. You get the right players going forward because every good player wants to be part of that competition. And for the funds of the club as well, I think they can go for good players. They are looking at probably Elliot and Anderson. They are looking at Carlos Baliba and all those players which are there. So if you are looking at good players to come in and improve the side, I think Champions League qualification is a must.
Now that's just as a fan, we are all excited and expecting that United win. Obviously, by the time when you watch this, you can just finish watching this and then straight away head into the game. Now, the celebrations or the gali galoj is going to happen after the match, depending on the results. That's something that you will have to wait until the next week's episode. So, with that, Shushmit, thank you so much for joining us in today's episode. And in the next one, we have something even more interesting. See you all.
Bye.